Okay, this problem says solve for x. What am I going to do first whenever we have an x squared and an x? Why am I going to subtract the 33 from both sides? Whenever we have a quadratic equation like this, I want it to equal 0. I want it to equal 0 because I want a factor. Cool, we have that. Now, I can factor. What is the only way to get x squared? X and x. What are the different ways to get negative 33? Negative 1 times 33 and positive 1 times negative 33. Do y'all agree with that? Okay. And then somebody said what? 3 times negative 11 and negative 3 times positive 11. Do y'all agree with that? Okay. I'll give everybody a minute to write that down. We're actually not going to use those till the end of class, so y'all can just put them at the top of your desk and not touch them for a while. We will spend 20 minutes at the end of class playing with them. So for right now, if y'all can just put them up because I don't want you to break them.
What paper is the one you're doing?
We're just doing this like on the side. Yeah. Which one of these adds up to my middle number of 8? Negative 3 and positive 11. However, that is not my answer still. What do I want you to solve for? How do I get x by itself? So you can show all that work, but what do we know is just going to happen? It's just going to change the sign. This is x minus 3. What's my answer going to be? 3. This is x plus 11. What's my answer going to be? And that's what we're doing. That's it. Now we have x. Again, we're going to be doing one of these every day for the next week so that y'all feel more comfortable with them. Okay? Any questions? All right.
Numbers?
Over here? How did I get them in general, or how did I choose this one? I'm just thinking of numbers that when I multiply give me 33. 1 and 33, 3 and 11, that's all I could think of. And then because it's a negative, I switched the negative around. And then I chose this one because I want it to add up to my middle number. So when I add these together, which one will give me a positive 8? That one. Yep. Okay. All right. Here's another question. If I can zoom out real quick. Which angle measure, you're just looking up. Again, if you cannot touch those, please put those down. We're not touching them right now. I've had those fly off and hit and cut some people, so let's not do that. Which angle has a measurement of 145? So I just want you all to stare at this. Look at the protractor. Which angle has a measurement of 145? I'm just going to let people stare at it for a little bit to get an answer. If you think it's A, show me 1 finger. If you think it's B, show me 2 fingers. 3. If you think it's C, and show me 4 fingers if you think it is D. Alright, perfect. Y'all can put your fingers down. Now, why is it not RQT? Why did nobody show me 4 fingers? RQT is what? That's 90 degrees. Is that going to be my answer? No. And actually, VQT is the same thing, just the other way. Do you agree? So both of those are wrong. Okay? UQV. U to Q to V is actually not the answer, but it goes through 145. Why is that not the answer? Because it's an acute angle. Should an acute angle be more than 90? No. So that's why you had to look at this one. That one's actually 35 degrees. And the answer was number 1, RQU. You could have done this 2 ways, 3 ways really. But it is at 145 on the outside, minus 0 is 145. Or you could have done 180 minus 35 and gotten 145. But either way, A is the answer. Yes? Yeah, you don't have to ask. All right. Today we are going to do 2 pages of notes. The first page is the half sheet of inverses. If you can please put that one in front of you. Now, we learned about conditionals the first week of school. What is a conditional? An if-then statement. Remember, a cause and effect. If you live in Houston, then you live in Texas, right? And then we learned about converse. What is converse? You flip it, you switch it, you do the opposite, right? If I live in Texas, then I live in Houston. Today we're going to talk about inverse. So I would like you to write this down. A conditional is if P, then Q. Or if your hypothesis, then your conclusion. I'm just using the letters P and Q. Inverse, does anybody know what inverse means?
If Q, then P.
That's converse, because that's switching them. Inverse means not. If not P, then not Q. You're going to have to be very careful on your next test reading if I'm asking for the inverse or the converse. Write that down, please. That's a Q. That's my Q. Yeah. So, if I brush my teeth, they will be clean. True or false? True. What would be the inverse of that? If I... No. What do I add to it? If I do not, or not, if I don't, either one of those works. If I do not brush my teeth, then they are not going to be clean, or they, I'm just going to use the same words, will not be clean. So with inverse, you're just adding the word not. Does that make sense? Add the word not. Alright, next one. If the sun is out, then it will be sunny. True or false? True.
No. What do you mean by that?
If the sun is outside, then it is sunny. It can be sunny and raining, like it's still sunny. What would be the inverse of that? No, you're switching them. Don't switch them. Add not. If the sun is not out, then it will not be sunny. True or false? If the sun is not out, then it won't be sunny. True. It would be cloudy. It could still be daytime, but it won't be super sunny. You are just adding the word not to both your hypothesis and your conclusion. I get hungry if I forget to eat my lunch. Me personally, this is true. But some people are like, I don't eat lunch any day. It doesn't matter to me. So that's your personal. I get hungry if I forget to eat lunch. That's true for me. I get hangry, honestly. What would be, and be careful with this one, what would be the inverse here? So don't add if to the beginning. There's no if to the beginning of this sentence. So I'm going to say I won't or don't get hungry. I won't get hungry. Or I don't get hungry. Either one of those. If I won't get hungry if I don't forget my lunch. Or if I don't forget to eat lunch. True or false? I won't get hungry if I don't forget to eat lunch. There's a lot of negatives in there, kind of confusing, right? I won't get hungry if I don't forget to eat lunch. Or I won't get hungry if I, instead of don't forget, what could you put instead? If I remember to eat lunch. The two negatives make a positive. Here's a better one, because that one, again, kind of confused me. You don't have to write this down if you don't want to. I am going to. My conditional. If you cannot see, again, you don't have to write this down, then you wear glasses. If you cannot see, then you wear glasses. What would be the inverse of this? Nope, don't switch them around. What is cannot not? If you cannot not see, what is that? If you can see. So two negatives do make a positive. If you can see, then you won't or don't wear glasses. So do you see how if it's already a negative, it's going to turn into a positive? Okay? That is it for inverse. You are just adding the word not to both the conclusion and the hypothesis. Okay? We are done with these notes. Put them to the side. Yes.
Are we going to have like a separate page for warm-ups now?
No, our warm-ups we usually are just I'm just gonna have you do like on the left side of your paper. Yeah, in the left side of your notebook. Because you know how we glue on the right side? Yeah. Yep. All right. Yesterday I went through all the vocabulary for angles, right? And I kind of went through them very fast. Today and every day going forward, we are going to talk about those vocabulary words individually each day. So today we're going to focus all on angle bisectors. What does this word bisect mean? Half. It cuts in half. I want you to write that right below it. Whenever we talk about bisector, you need to be thinking cutting in half. So I'm just making this up, but if AOB right here is 30 degrees, what do these arches mean? They're the same. What is BOC going to be? 30 degrees. So what is the whole thing AOC going to be? I made that up. That's what I was saying. I just made up 30 right now. Yeah. I made up that number. And do you agree, if I cut 60 in half, I get 30 and 30? That is a bisector. Okay? Your actual bisector here is this right here, OB. That is what is cutting your angle in half. Okay? Oh, did you measure it? Oh, dang, I should have did that, but I just made it up. Okay. OB bisects AOC. Because OB bisects AOC, what do I know? Angle AOB is congruent to angle BOC. Can you please write that down? Angle AOB, Xavier, write that down, is congruent to angle BOC. Well, what is half of AOC? Okay, although you're right, no, you're not right. AOC is the whole thing. Although you're right, it's 30, but like what letters are congruent, or what letters are half of? AOB. They're not. No, it's 40. It's 45 and 45, but we should have put 45 and 45. Sorry, guys. I just made up a number. All right, what about the whole thing? If I multiply AOB times what, how do I get the whole thing? Yeah, instead of adding 30 plus 30, don't you agree I can also multiply it by 2? So that's what this is saying. 2 times angle AOB or 2 times angle BOC will give me the whole thing. The biggest way y'all mess up on these problems is because you're not reading which letters I'm giving you. Y'all just start assuming, oh, that's the bigger number, I'm going to put that in the big. You need to make sure you're reading very carefully. I'm going to give you 1 minute. I want you to open up your notes and do example 1 and example 2 on your own. Go. You have 1 minute. Yes. Yes. All right. Your minute's up. If you didn't finish, that's okay. But let's look up. It says OB bisects AOC. Because we see this word bisects, what do we know? It's half. I can put arches because I know they're the same. All right. And then it tells me AOC. AOC is A to O to C. Do y'all agree AOC is this whole thing? That is 110 degrees. Write that down, please. If the whole thing is 110 degrees, how do I find AOB? Divide it by 2. And what is 110 divided by 2? Okay, if you put 55, I'll count points off. Degrees. By the way, have y'all ever seen this M in front?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's more or less than measure.
Good guess. But it's the measure. Anytime you see that M in front, I'm asking what's the measure of AOB? What's the measure of BOC? I want a number there. Okay? Hey, if AOB is 55 degrees, what is BOC? 55 degrees. Am I going to give you a question this easy on the test?
Maybe.
Probably not, but maybe. Probably not, though. If I'm nice. That don't sound like me. All right, we see this word bisects. What can I do automatically? Split in half, add the arches. This tells me AOB, A to O to B, is 33 degrees. Everybody label AOB 33 degrees. Bella, you with me? Briella, you with me? Who else? I know. This week, I feel like everybody's so much more tired this week than normal. If AOB is 33, what's BOC? 33 degrees. Are we okay with that? What would the whole thing be? Why? You just add them together. 33 plus 33 is 66 degrees. What questions do I have? Are we okay? Okay. Next. Am I going too fast?
No.
No questions? All right, next one. Again, M-O. I see this word bisects again. What am I going to do? Arches. It's half. O-M-N. O to M to N is 4x minus 12. L-M-O, L to M to O, is x plus 24. Well, what do I know about these? They're equal. Do you agree we put arches? They're the same? So what can I do? I can set up an equation equal to each other. 4x minus 12 equals x plus 24. If your equation is backwards, like if you put x plus 24 equals 4x minus 12, it's the same thing. How do I get x by itself? Okay, x's are on different sides. Can I add them? No, they're on different sides. What do I got to do? Subtract. So I'm going to minus x. What you do on the one side? And then what? I'm going to add 12. And 24 plus 12 is? Yeah. I think they're inches. And then what? What's 36 divided by 3? What's 36 divided by 3? 12. Continue with me. Okay. How do I find LMN? Not right now. I'm done with the notes. We don't. We have to substitute in. So what is 12 plus 24? 36 degrees. Is that my answer? No. Why not? Why do I have to do the other side? They are equal. I want to do it just to check. You're right, but I'm going to do it just to check. But what is this asking for? The entire angle. What is 4 times 12 minus 12? They are the same. I did that just to check. And what is 36 plus 36? 72 will get you points off. Degrees. I want you to try example 4. I'm going to give you a minute. The what? Chiropractor is my favorite doctor. You try example 4. Go. Brian. You asked me to go to the restroom, right? Yeah. If you don't know where to start, labeling your picture is a very good start. Make sure that's So be careful. not get a decimal for this problem. If you got a decimal, you did something wrong. Okay. Okay, let's see what we did wrong. Because I'm walking around a couple of us. Again, what did I say was the reason most people miss things on here? Not labeling or reading correctly. So watch. Where's my marker? Or my pen? Right here. RST. What is RST? But what is that? That's the whole thing. The whole thing is 5x minus 3. How many of y'all put that right here? You need to make sure you're listening or reading. Then it said, and by the way, can everybody put a degree sign on that 21? RSX is 21 degrees. Well, what else did I kind of skip over reading and not even pay attention to?
Bisects.
The word bisects. Because it says bisects, what can I add? The arches. And so because that's 21, what's this?
22.
Well, nope, same thing. 21. Oh, 21 too. Maybe that's what you meant. Do you see how the whole thing cannot equal 21?
Yeah.
Those of you that put 5x minus 3 equals 21, do you see where your mistake was? So what does the whole thing equal? 42. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then now I can solve. What am I going to do? And then?
Divided by 5.
Divide by 5. And what is 45 divided by 5? 9. Okay, so I'm glad you said that. X does not need degrees. Only the angle needs degrees. What is RST? What's the whole angle?
5x minus 3.
But what's the degrees? 42 degrees. Okay? Are you going to see a test question like this?
Probably.
I would put money on it. Oh, I would put money on it. Okay. I need you to please look up now and put your pencils down. Armando, can I see your compass real quick? I'll give it back to you. Yep, that. Yep. Okay. So, I do not want you to do what I'm doing right now. I just want you to watch. I know some of you are a little bit struggling right now. If you can just stretch your neck, look up, roll your head around, put your shoulders back. Oh, I just popped my back. Okay. This right here, this is called a compass. Okay? A compass, probably a lot of y'all see it as a way to make circles. Right? Okay, which is fine. But I want to tell you a couple different things about this compass. Number one, it opens and closes. If you have one that has won't open and close, the little dial, do you have that one like that? Can you throw it to me? If you have one like this that has a little dial, it won't open and close. You just have to open and close with this little thing right here. Alright, all the other ones just open and close on their own. Now, you have a pencil on one side. If you do not have a pencil on one side, just put your pencil in there. Alright? And then on the other side, you have a stylus. Some of the stylus are metal like this, and then others are plastic. But either way, it should be a pointy thing. Don't stab yourself. When you close them, look, they should come together. So does this one come together? This is wrong. So I am going to unlock my pencil a little bit, push it up so that they touch, and then I'm going to lock it back in because these two, for this to work right, these two should be even. If one's longer than the other, it's going to be annoying. Okay? All right. Now, a couple different things. If you want to make working a compass easier, here's my advice. Number one, and I'm just going to do this on the back of the notes. Number one, if you hold your compass straight up and down, it makes it difficult to do things. Like, it's just not very nice. So, I would always suggest, listen, I would not hold it at the top. Hold it at the stylus like you hold a pencil. Number two, I always hold it at a 45-ish degree angle with the table. So, if I could turn this over, but like here's my paper, I always hold it like at a slant with my paper. Does that make sense? The other thing is you are not going to push hard. You're not trying to write hard with your pencil. It's going to be very light. But then as you look, you'll see you can actually see the circle. It's just pretty light. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to practice just like on the back of your notes with a blank page. Just practice drawing circles. Oh, last suggestion. Move the paper, not the compass. Look at me right now. Do you see my compass? Does my compass ever move? No. Move the paper, not the compass. Alright, if you hold it straight up and down, it's going to be weird. Hold it at the stylus like you hold a pencil. If it's too wide, make it smaller so that your circles aren't going off the paper. Turn the paper, not the compass. You're going to have to move everything out of your way when you turn the paper. Otherwise, it gets annoying. Yeah, you drew a Venn diagram. Beautiful. Turn your paper, not your compass. Hold the compass like you're on the stylus side, not in the middle. Hold the compass on the stylus side. There you go. I know. When I told you so did I teach you a better way to do it? If anybody's having trouble, raise your hand and I will come help you. Practice with this, please.
No, I need them.
I'm going to give y'all 20 more seconds. You think you're what? Okay. Does anybody have their own compass?
I have one.
I used to have one of these.
At home?
Yes, I actually do have one.
At home? Mm-hmm. You don't need one for the house. I was just asking. Okay. I need you to please put your compasses down now. Okay. So, although you're using it to draw circles, that is actually not the only reason we have compasses. Compasses also draw different things. If you were to ever go, was it this class that asked me about architecture?
Me.
Was it you? Yes. Architects use this all the time when doing plans and building things. Engineers use compasses all the time when making plans and building things and creating things. So, I would like you to look up. I am going to show you the steps it takes to make an angle bisector. I need you to put your compasses down. Drop them. Drop them. Drop them. Even your pencils. You don't need a pencil right now. I need you to look up at my board and watch. What I'm about to do is show you how to draw an angle bisector. I'm going to do this and you're just watching. Then we are going to do it step by step together. Okay? So, first step is you need to make your compass smaller than the angle. So I'm making my compass like this. Again, it doesn't matter how small, but smaller than the angle. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put my stylus on the point, and I'm going to draw an arch. Okay? And we're going to pretend, because this picture's already done for me, we're going to pretend I drew it right on there. I am going to, where my arch intersects my angle, I'm going to draw points. Drop it, look up, look up. Then I'm going to take my compass and I am going to put the stylus on one point and the pencil on another so that it is the width of my angle. That's too far, that's too small. I want my stylus and my pencil, I want this open to the exact width. Does that make sense? And I'm going to take my compass and now I'm going to draw an arch. Then I'm going to flip it around, put my stylus on the other point, and draw another arch. And where they intersect creates the angle bisector. So let's do that together, because I know you looking at it doesn't make a lot of sense. But I'm hoping when we do it together, you'll be like, okay. So, easy for you is not easy for everybody. First things first, I want you to put your stylus, that's not the pencil, on point A. I want you to make sure your pencil is like about halfway the angle. Do that with me, please. Bella, you with me? Bella, you with me? Do this together. And I want you to move your paper to draw an arc so that it intersects. Everybody's angle should look like this. Yeah. Please draw points where they intersect. Please draw points where they intersect. This a dragon drink from Starbucks. It's like a refresher with coconut milk.
Did you like that?
It's okay. It's a little sweet for me. This is honestly sweet for me, but I don't drink coffee. So, yeah, I don't drink coffee. It's too bitter for me. I like the smell. I don't like the taste. I don't like coffee. Me or my there's like not coffee in my house. Me and my husband don't drink coffee. All right, next, everybody look up with me. I want you to open up your, oh, that ended up being perfect. Open up your compass so that the stylus is on the top point and the pencil is on the bottom point. Open it up so that the stylus is on the top point and the pencil is on the bottom point. Has everybody got that? And then you're going to I'm going to tilt it a little bit higher. And then from there, I'm going to hold my stylus and draw an arc. Hold your stylus and draw an arc. Hold your stylus and draw an arc. Now, freeze. So I hold it right here. Hold it on that side. Don't hold the whole compass. I'm just holding the stylus. And then from there, I'm just moving my paper. Now, watch, y'all. Watch. Flip your compass over and do the same thing with the bottom point. Hold your stylus on that bottom point and draw the arc. And you should see a sort of X. Good. Yep. The bottom point down here, this one? Yeah. And then use your protractor and connect A to where they intersect, and you have created a bisector. I'm going to come around and help you for those of you that are like, yep, nope, need help.
Does that look like a palm tree?
Does it look like a palm tree?
Yeah.
Yep, do that.
What's so funny?
Yep, that's right.
Can't say that. Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking.
Wait, that's like
You did that one perfect. Now,
No, she's living in by herself. Well, in a controlled area.
Is she by herself or?
Maybe by herself.
By herself.
yeah.
Oh my God.
You know Snickers?
You know if I mind.
Hold it.
Ow.
Hold it.
Hey, what happened with 25? You say that you're into the culture stuff?
Got his
patent.
Lean it down.
It's a $1 bill. Coach Miracle was telling him how, like, you should talk to Coach Norris.
Because you have like TV problems or something.
No, I didn't think you did.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, anger problems. Bro, only English school.
Buddy, most people think I
I felt it.
I'm getting worried.
Okay, any other questions?
PlayStation.
Oh, no. I don't play like
Oh, why is it so hard to do the hard part?
Because a lot of times, depending on what hand you are, it just makes it more complicated. Okay.
It just looks like a weapon from like a super.
Yeah, you should see the other ones I have. They are actually really pointy and kind of scary.
Can I have it?
No. Okay. I need you to listen to my next instructions. I'm going to give you a lot of instructions, but then I'll go over it. Number 1, we are done for today with our notes. So, hold on, just listen. You are going to fill in your table of contents, pages 13 and 14, and glue in. We did 2 notes today. Number 2, I am going to give you a homework. You have 6 minutes if you wanted to get started on it, but at the top of this homework, I need you to write due Wednesday. This homework is not due until next Wednesday. So you have plenty of time. There is no reason for you not to do this. I'm giving you almost a week.
3 pages?
No. That's for each of you.
Oh.
You, okay, do you have homework? Other homework?
I'm probably not even gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Wednesday at the top, right? Due Wednesday. At the top, right? Due Wednesday.
Nerd. Especially nerd. What are you laughing about, Cupcake? Shut up.
Hey, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't take it off.
It's not even that.
Yeah, Marcelo.
Nigga, we're gonna talk about. I'll talk about the DMC referral.
No,
We're gonna talk about the DMC referral.
no. Remember when you're gluing, outline it, draw an X.
Oh, she gave me the paper.
Due Wednesday at the top, please. Maybe on the date part, right? Due Wednesday, what's Wednesday? 9/17. Due Wednesday, 9/17.
You don't speak it.
I don't speak it.